Doom, doom, doom. Doom, dun, 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 dun. Are we about to go live? Yes, we are. And pull it up, pull it up. And away we go. Boogie bang, get down. What am I saying? Oh, there we go. There we go. Hell yeah. Do, 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 do. Just gonna pour myself a crack open the beverage. Or wait for some people to join in on the chat. See what Sad Vlad, what's happening back in the day, gamer? How are you, sir? You were captain on top of it. Been live for 59 seconds. You jumped. I didn't even finish pouring my beverage, and you hopped in. How are you this evening, buddy? I'm drinking a Werner's Boston Cooler. Yes, yes. Oh, and Charlie Five's here too. I'm working a night shift for a coworker tonight, and this is a perfect time to watch his stream. Keep it retro. Fantastic. I super fucked up my shoulder today, so that's what this thing is. The hot pack's helping. I was throwing the multi-card in, and I'm mad that Double Dragon beat me twice now, and I want to beat it, but I got this multi-card in, and I guess play some Nintendo. I was playing a little Galaga earlier, and I don't think that would be fun to watch. So I don't know. You want to watch me play Galaga? I don't think so. Vlad, it's good that you're good, sir. I hope you're not at work. Charlie 5 is, and hopefully this helps the night go by faster. Charlie 5, what do you do for work? What's happening there? Hopefully it's nothing too dangerous, so you can kick back and watch some live stream. Guess we'll just start off with Contra. Love me some Contra. So yeah, my shoulder hurts real bad. Kind of being a pussy about it, because it hurts real bad. I messed it up. About a month ago, we were at the trampoline park, and I was trying to jump up on a platform from the trampoline, and it was about a 4-foot platform, and I was concerned that I wasn't going to be jumping high enough to make it, and I thought I was going to come up short and eat it. But oh no, I didn't come up short. I shot way up in the air, and since I was so much higher than I thought I was going to be, well, I basically just came down on my shoulder and just smoked it right into the ground and hurt it pretty bad. But it's been getting better. I think it's the rotator cuff. I've injured it over and over my entire life, working out and BMXing and whatnot. So in the past, I want to say over a year, my rotator cuff has been like pain-free, virtually pain-free. I mean, when I lift heavy or lift a lot, you know, it still hurts, but that's going to happen forever. But today, it's been better. I haven't been able to work out for like 3 weeks, but it's been better. And I know because it's happened so many times that I have to wait for it to get better. And if I push it, then it just gets re-injured, and I have to wait. I have to start the healing process over. So I haven't been working out for about 3 weeks, and that's been killing me. But it was getting better, and I was like, I'll be able to work out this week for sure. And we were doing yard work today, picking up sticks. We got a big yard, and just a ton of sticks. So we were putting them in the wheelbarrow, and we had a big bonfire going, and you know, I was stoking the fire, and I was just like, oh, well, screw doing that. I'm just going to flip the wheelbarrow. And just the motion of me, I'm only going to do it with one hand. The motion of me flipping the wheelbarrow, just, I mean, it wasn't even heavy. It just had like a bunch of sticks in it. We're talking not heavy. Just doing that felt like a knife went into my shoulder joint. And yeah, and it's like a throbbing pain. If I lift my shoulder, if I lift my arm up, it stabs me there. So I'm not going to do that. So I can sit here, my arms resting right on the armrest of my game chair. It's not doing too bad right now. The wife was getting a heat pack, a cold pack, heat pack, cold pack, helping me out. But she's in bed now. So it'll be up to me. Sadvad slow cooking some brisket overnight and now just winding down for the night. Nice. What are you seasoning your brisket with? And how are you slow cooking it? Is it in the oven or are you smoking it? I assume you're smoking it, but. Dee Alec Jr. What am I doing? We're going to call you Dee. Dee. Everybody wants to play Galaga. I love Galaga. Tetris is more addictingly enjoyable than Galaga, but Galaga is way up there. Charlie 5. Saturday night. It is Saturday night. And you're stuck at work. Sorry, man. Vlad, but other than breaking my glasses, it's been a good week. Just can't see anything further than 12 inches from my face. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, these glasses here, I super like them. They're a thicker frame. I think it looks good, but they're real loose on my head and they fall off a lot. Today, when we were picking up sticks, bending down, freaking glasses kept falling. I gotta touch them to my face every fucking 10 seconds. And there's some weirdness happening here. Like once you blow up the wall, you guys see that? That square is still left? It's because I'm playing on the multi-cart and there's some glitches. I obviously have Contra, but it seriously hurts so much to pull a game out of the Nintendo and stick another one in there. We're just going to play stuff on the multi-cart unless I really, really think of something I want to play, or you guys suggest something that sounds really good. That's not on the multi-cart. Damn it! Whatever. I'm going to chalk up the bad Contra gameplay to my shoulder injury. That's not why, but we'll blame it on that. I can't believe I died twice on the second board. It's alright. It's alright. I'm going to buckle down now. And it's good. It's good that that happened. Because now the no death run pressure is off. But now I'm pissed. And I am going to be sure I beat it. So I can take this out with a loss or two, no problem. So I'm going to buckle down now and make it happen. Unless, of course, someone suggests something that sounds better. And then we'll swap. Most people call me Dig Dug because I'm a big fan of Dig Dug and it fits my name. There we go. Fits the stream as well. I like it. I like it. Let's do it. Dig Dug. As I said, I'm drinking one of these Vernors Boston Coolers. It's creamy vanilla and ginger soda. So it's like cream soda and ginger ale mixed. It's pretty good. When I first had one, I thought it was a lot better. I don't know. Kind of lost its luster. It's a limited edition soda. I was real jazzed to get it, but that was like months ago. And there's a couple left in the fridge. And we're using up some product. There we go. Got an extra guy. Got an extra guy. We're back at basically full strength. Oh, wow. Wow, am I just screwing the pooch here. Maybe the shoulder does a little have a little something to do with it. But yeah, Sad Vlad, what's up with that brisket? How you cooking it? You smoking it? Or you slow roasting it? What seasonings you used? Give me your secret. I'll throw some. I don't want to say tips because you could be better at it than me, but son of a bitch. But did you see that shit? But I cook a lot of pulled pork for the food truck. I know pulled pork is not the same as brisket, but I've got some pretty good secrets. I've got some tips that I'd be willing to share if they could help you out. I'm freaking this. I've never even got stuck in this spot here. Look, it's like I've never played Contra before. All right, head out of my ass now. We have no guys left, so I'm receiving an error message from the stream. We got shitty internet again. Right before I tried to start the stream 15 minutes ago, I had to reset the router. That did help. I see I'm down a bar in my signal strength. This shit again. Isn't this boss pretty fucking scary looking? I mean, obviously, grown adults, it's not actually scaring me, but I suck. I suck now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, did I lose you? Oh, man. It looks like I lost you guys for a minute, but we're back. I died. We're done with this. I screwed the pooch on Contra. We're going to shoot over to Double Dragon because I'm pissed that I couldn't pull it off yesterday. I tried twice yesterday, or was it once yesterday, once the day before? Either way, I'm going for it again right now. Anybody do anything exciting today? I didn't. I laid around. I played some video games. I'm playing more video games now. And we cleaned up sticks in the yard. I was living the high life. I got my bottle of vodka and a shot glass right here to help dull the pain. But I just did one shot like an hour ago, and I don't feel like drinking. I want to play video games. But I also want my shoulder to not throb. So the vodka's here. The vodka's here if I need it. I don't know if anybody was here yesterday when I was attempting Double Dragon. I was working it for a good hour or so. Got to the red carpet. Couldn't take out Machine Gun Willie. Pathetic. But I'm not trying to be cocky or toot my own horn, but pretty damn good at this game. Playing it since 6th grade. I'm almost 50. We're gonna grind a little bit here. I think if I get that third heart, that gives me jump kick. That just makes taking out a Bobo so much easier. Oh, look at that. Then you just bitch slap me. Couple more kicks here, couple more. Doing a little grinding. A little cheating. I'm not 100%, but I think that third heart gives you the jump kick, and that will help super easily take out a Bobo. So, oh yeah, wait, we gotta fight 2 guys before that anyway, so there we go. There we go! One more 5 points, and we got it, and we do have the jump kick now. Alright. Good to know for sure. Screw you, Bobo. Bring it. Get over here. Ooh, he's sneaky. He doesn't want to go down. But he's going down. Charlie 5. Hey, gamer. I guess my message got lost earlier, but I'm an operator at a hydrogen purification facility. I'm usually a Monday through Friday guy, but every once in a while I'll grab a Saturday. Overtime, right? At a hydrogen purification facility. Let's hear a little more about that. How do you purify hydrogen? And Dig Dug, Polish potato vodka? No. Cheap Smirnoff. I enjoy Smirnoff. And obviously, I'm Polish. I don't have a good rapport with Polish vodka as much as I'd like to. I think Chopin is probably the best I've had. A buddy of mine, actually neighbor, lives across the street, went to Poland just a little while ago, and I was just like, oh, you know, like what about the vodka? And I gotta take this damn thing off my shoulder now. He said that he was like, bring me the best vodka you have, and they brought him a bottle of Chopin. That was shocking to me. I don't know the kind of place he was. I'm sure it was a nicer place, but Chopin. I mean, you got Belvedere. Oh, Chopin. Then there's some that have Polish names that I am spacing out on right now. But I don't super care for Belvedere. I mean, But I know that it pains me to say it, but just Goose is really the smoothest. And I know that it's like a joke because Goose is all advertising. It's just like shitty vodka that they don't really do much to, and you're paying for like the bottle and the name. But I mean, I'll do a blind taste test of vodka and I'll know what I'm drinking, but I like Grey Goose. So Grey Goose I think is the smoothest. I don't necessarily mean I like it, but I mean a bottle of Grey Goose is triple the price of this bottle of Smirnoff. So since I'm not that partial to how much better it is, I feel like paying triple the price is dumb. But I don't know. I've been drinking Smirnoff for a long time, and it's just stuck. It's like the thing I drink now. Okay, I'm Polish too, but I'm not a fan of our food. Really? Well, perhaps. I mean, you can make raccoon taste good if you know what you're doing. I make kielbasa for my food truck, and obviously I make it, so I'm a little partial, but it's the best fucking kielbasa I've ever had. I've perfected it. I've been making it since I was like 5 with my dad, and over the 40 some years I have, I think, perfected it. I've, throughout the years, tweaked it a little bit, but I don't see any tweaking happening from now on. And I just ate a bunch this week because what the fuck is today? Today's Saturday. Wednesday I had a gig, and I'm obviously made the kielbasa, and I ate some that day, and there was some left, and I ate it leftovers, and I was just licking my fingers like, this is so fucking good. So I nailed it. Pretty fucking proud of the kielbasa. But for the most part, if you get kielbasa from a store or somebody makes it, it's usually just plain, and it's usually like, that's kielbasa, nothing special. But I got it down. If you need some kielbasa for a holiday, I can freeze it and get it shipped to you. I'm sure of it. And then on the food truck, I do a lot of pierogies, and I love pierogies. What else? Polish is, I mean, there's haluska. That's pretty good. I've had good ones. I've had bad ones. Gołąbki, pigs in a blanket. That's, you know, same thing. I've had good ones. I've had bad ones. That's usually nothing terribly special. What else? What else you think of when you're talking Polish food? Guess it's probably the mainstays. I know I'm forgetting something important. Grandma's rolling in her grave. About Chanina, the duck blood soup. I don't care for that. Not because it's duck blood, but because it just don't care for it. It's been a long time since I had it. But when I had it, a couple times that I did, I didn't care for it. Where are we at here? Okay. The cabbage rolls. I mean, you can make raccoon taste good. So if the right person does it the right way. Sad Vlad, I'm broiling this brisket. I usually prefer to smoke, but I am all out of the applewood coal that I like to use. I'm using a homemade barbecue and garlic rub. Right on, so you're broiling it, huh? What temp do you have it on? And how long are you gonna do it? Dig Dug, we have a cousin that makes it too. My grandfather's generation was 100% Polish blood. Well, for your grandpa side, and you, and everyone else here, let's pour up a shot. Let's get slappy. I gotta make my shoulder feel better. Mr. Matthews, what's happening, Matthews? Nastrovia. What's Mr. Matthews up to this evening? I hurt my shoulder, so we're drinking some vodka on the stream. I'm gonna beat Double Dragon. And then I'm gonna beat something else. I don't want to throw this in next, but I've been wanting to play Darkwing Duck. I took a stab at that 10 years ago when I picked it up, and I got all the way to the final boss, and I didn't know what the hell to do, and got totally stuck, and absolutely rage quit it. That's not why I don't want to play it now, but yeah, that's what happened with Darkwing Duck. I had seen someone's video of it, and I forget now, but I realized what I was doing wrong. Like, the enemy's like up top. You have to throw something at him or something. I forget. But if I were playing it and I was at the end now, I would hopefully remember and realize what the problem was. Woohoo! I'm not paying enough attention here. Can't lose to these chumps. I'm gonna get... Oh, I didn't need to get greedy. Let's take a look at the Chatsky. I marinated it in some red wine, black pepper, paprika, chili powder, barbecue seasoning, and a little beer. I'm gonna make sandwiches with it, so it's not a big brisket. That sounds good. Hey, Mr. Matthews, how's that next video coming along? I was gonna say the same thing. Yeah. He was playing a little Fire Emblem. Now I'm scrolling through YouTube. Fire Emblem on, like, the original one that came out on Famicom, and they now released so you can play it? Or is there a new Fire Emblem game that I'm not hip to, because I'm not hip? Yeah, I am also hankering for a new Mr. Matthews video. I'm hankering for a new Charlie 5 video, too. That last one, shit, on, ooh, the last one was on Metroid, right? I binged several more last night. I think and like I said, I'm going from newest to oldest. So last night, the last one or one of the last ones I watched was the Medieval soundtrack one, where it's got the metal knight's helmet on the thumbnail. I think I watched one or two after that because I wasn't done. I needed more Charlie 5. Yeah, I stayed up a little too late. Oh yeah, I almost messed up here. Went back in that door. I woke up. I think I passed out around midnight, but 12:30. I woke up with the remote in my hand, and there was I think it was a Game Sack video on. I think that's what they're called. Yeah, Game Sack. And I was just like, you wake up and you're out of it. I was just like, oh. It's like I start watching it again, like it was what I had to do. It's like, wait, it's fucking 3 in the morning. Just woke up out of a dead sleep. The TV's on. I don't need to continue watching what it is. Yeah. It's alright that the rock hit me. Because it didn't knock me in the lava. Because I didn't let it happen. Because it's happened a million times before. Right, down to my favorite boss of the game. The Incredible Hulkabobos. Oh yeah, buddy. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Nah, I'm playing one of the GBA games on Switch Online. Never played any of those, but I did want to. Charlie 5, next video will be posted in the morning. I'm ranking all 10 items from Metroid worst to best. Nice! That's a good subject. I don't think I've ever seen a video on that. Way to go. I'm going to turn the heat down to about 250 when I start getting ready for bed. Just wanted to get the heat going rather quick to start it off. Ready to go. So let me think now. I don't want to give away my secrets, but what can I divulge? For, once again, I'm doing pulled pork. For the food truck, I do root beer pulled pork. So I rub it in my spice blend. And one trick that I've read and seen many people talk about is first you rub it with the salt, because the salt starts the chemical reaction. So you don't put the salt and the spices together and rub it like that. First you rub it down with salt, which you may already know, so I don't want to pretend like I know more than you. I've also, before I had discovered this apparent fact, done it many times without doing that, and I didn't feel that it was really much different. But apparently that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to rub it with the salt first to get the chemical reaction started. Then you rub it with your spices. It's good to let it sit for a little bit so the temperature raises a touch on the counter. Then, make sure I don't divulge my secrets. Then I rub it, and I rub it in many things, and then I finish it off with one rub in each butt with 1 pound of brown sugar. So there's just a shit ton of brown sugar in there, and then I cover it in root beer, and then you wrap it in foil. No, sorry, you wrap it in shrink wrap. Then you wrap it in foil, and then you cook it for like 8 hours. And when it's done, it just fucking falls apart. You know, you watch them videos where it's usually people smoking it. So hold on. This is make or break right here. Go, baby. Go. Come on. Come on. Make it. Make it. Make it. Yes. Yes. That'll make or break your whole run right there. You see the video, you know, the TikTok videos and shit, which, I mean, that's not real life. We all know that. But, you know, they pull the pork butter, the brisket out, and they're like, well, no, sorry, it's pork. It's always a pork butt when they do it. And they just, like, just mash it apart. It just falls apart like butter. And they don't, like, pull out any of that shit, the sinew, the huge fat cap, all that stuff. It's just like, they just mix it all together. So I think that only applies when you smoke it. Because there's a lot of gross shit that's still in there. I've cleaned a lot of pork butts for, oh, my shoulder, fuck. Making kielbasa. And there's like glands in a pork butt. And it looks like a tumor. And like when I was younger, when I didn't know, I was just like, oh, fuck, this meat's got tumors in it. But it is, I believe, the sweat gland. It looks like a tumor. But, I mean, even though it, like, turns to nothing, I mean, I want to get that the fuck out of there. It's disgusting. I mean, nobody would probably know, but I don't want to be feeding that to people. I don't want to accidentally eat that myself. But then there's that... Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's that, nasty... Oh, shit, come on. Yeah, come on, baby. There's that nasty type of skin. It's like this silver skin and gross shit that's like in the center. Oh, man, come on. You know, you want to get that stuff out. But you watch them videos where they just mash it all apart with their hands immediately, like, that's not really a thing. Same thing I did twice yesterday. Finished that with 0 health bars. Alright. Let's take a drinksy here. I'm not pro. I'm sure I could learn more from you than you could from me. But I make my seasonings. I usually marinate my meats for several hours and I use a separate rub just before cooking. Sounds like you're well on your way to knowing what you're doing for sure. I don't marinate it because it's pork butt. And it cooks for, 8 hours. It could probably benefit from marinating it. But then there's all the more you gotta do. And the food truck has a limited everything. Space, storage. Oh, come on, you son of a bitch. Oh. Uh-oh, the door's gonna open before I get up there? No. Oh, shit balls, man. Get the fuck out of here. The air pull is great. I keep forgetting about the ground pound. I said it last night. I haven't done the ground pound once. It looks great though. Fuck. Get the fuck out of here. This is pretty quick. Oh shit. We're 35 minutes in? I guess that's not quick. Oh, we were playing a little Contra in the beginning. Yeah, yesterday. Made it the red carpet 2 or 3 times. Screwed the pooch every time. Today's the day. Not fucking around. Haha! See you, dickhead. Yeah, I usually smoke most of the time, and broiling isn't exactly in my wheelhouse. Well, you're figuring it out, right? That's how you learn. That's how I learned. Trial and error. And paying attention to people who know what they're doing. Not saying I know what I'm doing and you should pay attention to me. But that's how I learned a lot of things, for sure. Dig Dug. Once you get that 7th heart, it gets harder to do the hair. You, sir, know what you're doing. I am pretty much a master at this game, but it's been... I probably play it like once a year. Alright, well, my last attempt yesterday, I super screwed it on these guys. I think I ended up dying on these guys, which is just ridiculous. We're getting close. Come on, you sumbitches. One more for him. 2 more. 3 more. Yeah. Get that knife from him. Give me that fucker. Yeah. Feed it to that guy. Oh. Ground pound? Yeah. Take that, bitch. Not doing terrible. I got a lot of life left. I'd like to have more. Fucker. I don't know any secrets to fighting Willy. Oh, come on, bitch. Ooh, that was good. Now is he gonna let me bitch slap him? Nope. Can I cheese him in the corner? I feel like that's risky. Oh yeah, baby. Doing pretty good. And then I open my fucking mouth and get shot. Ah! So he's not, even when he gets... Oh, you fucker. Yeah. Oh. Alright, well that's respectable. Right? Now I just gotta take care here with these guys so I can have full life when I get that machine gun motherfucker. Oh, oh. Nice and boring. Nice and boring. Just stay in the middle. Play it safe. I hate the jump. I just want to have at it and slug it out with them. I don't want to do the damn jump kick, but gotta be safe. Gotta save all the energy I can. Nice. One more for him, right? Yes. Good shins now. Get that knife. Yes. Feed it to him. And that means that guy's dead because I hit him with a knife. A little whoosh, hair toss action. Oh yes. 2 ropers. Is that it? It's Willie now? Yes. I think you just got. Oh shit. You get that right distance, don't you? Try to jump on him now. Oh, it's just that easy. You just cheese him like that. Jump kick up close. You getting? Oh, you fucker! Where we at here? Where we at? I threw my brisket in the big bag with the marinade, then tossed it in an ice bath for about 5 hours. Then just rubbed it with my secret rub just before wrapping it up to put it in the broiler. Don't ground pound or headbutt Willie. Keep him corralled in the bottom left corner with jump kicks and punches. Just stick and move, okay? That's usually how I do it. How I've done it in the past. I don't do it that often. All right, last guy, last shot. Did better than yesterday already. And that time I made it to Willie with like full life. It's respectable. He was probably more than half dead. So one of the next videos I'm working on is renting games back in the day. Anybody have any good game rental stories? I don't want to divulge mine because then you won't enjoy the video because you'll already heard it. Oh, stupid ass! I forgot about the knife. Blew it. I blew it. Damn it. Idiot. Rookie mistake. Yeah, anybody have any rental stories from back in the day? There was 2 places where I can remember we would rent movies. Yes, movies, but Nintendo games from. And I don't remember either of the names, but I do want to Google it and get a picture for the video. Oh, that was beautiful, huh? You motherfucker. Alright. I'm fed up with Double Dragon. It's eluding me. I have a gusher. You guys like gushers? I do. I think my kid got a box of them in his Easter basket. If he doesn't watch out, Dad might eat them all. we're gonna get wild here. I'm gonna take a blue gusher and put it in the bottom of my shot glass. And we're gonna fill it up with vodka. Last night I put some gummy bears in the bottom of the vodka. There we go. A little gusher vodka. Gusher and blue infused. You gotta see my small town rental place gamer. The grocery store was the only spot in town, and it was awesome. No, I saw that one. That video was fantastic. It was super cool. The two places that I used to go to, one of them now is a super shitty pool hall bar. Not going there. The other one is just a mini mall. There actually is one of the used video game stores that I go to. It's in that plaza. I can't remember exactly which unit in that plaza the rental store was in, but it very well could be this one. But I can't say for sure. Love Gushers. Those and sweet tart ropes are my go-to junk food. Sweet tart ropes. Is that the licorice where it's got the shit in the middle? I think it is, isn't it? What should we play now? Let's whip. This has got some weird Famicom games. I was just playing Banana Prince. I saw it and I remembered that I had seen someone do a video on that once a long time ago, and I wanted to get it. And I think it was kind of pricey. I'm glad I did because I have it on this. It wasn't great. I don't know that you'd enjoy watching me play it either. But if by the time we scroll to it, I haven't found anything else tickling my fancy, we'll go with it. See, it's got Famicom names for some of them. Russian Attack, man. Alright, I'll go to it. Fuck it. I never liked Russian Attack at all. I hated the game. But a couple years ago, I was just like, I'm gonna beat it. And I did. And it just like grew on me. Hey, where the hell did it go? There it is. It grew on me. I haven't played it in years. Remember, it's got some weird mechanic, like, is this a push up to jump one? But I did take it out. I did take it out. Feather in my cap. Russian Attack. Why did you say Russian Attack? Just because you saw it, or is this a game you liked? Why, if so, do you like it? Was it one you had back in the day? Yeah, okay. It is up to jump. I remember when I was playing through this to beat it, I was getting super good at it, and I could get a long way through the game without dying, and I was like, holy shit, am I going to no death run this? No, I absolutely was not. I believe that guy has the power up. It's a different color, right? But I'm not remembering anything now. Why is this? Oh, so sometimes you get like a bazooka, and that's what B does, right? Yeah. No, A. I forgot. That guy's got the power up I want, and I didn't get it. I think. Doesn't matter, because I didn't get it. Right here. Bring it. Bring it! Oh, fuck. That was probably farther than I got anytime I played it in my childhood. Controls are... Oh, they're good. You just got to get used to it. Not hit up on accident when you don't mean to. How do you kill this fucker? There. Oh! There it is. That's the bazooka that I wanted. Need that for the boss battle, don't you? I believe we are at the boss battle. Oh, shit. Oh. Kind of dig the soundtrack. Oh, that was some shit, man. Almost got stuck that time. forget. Shouldn't you just like never? Just well, I guess not. I don't know what you should do. You son of a bitch bastard. Okay. Space Bandit. Yeah, I caught a live stream. Heidi ho. How are you this evening? Thanks for stopping by. You were messaging me because you kept missing them, right? Been watching your reruns. Was in the middle of the Mega Man Monday stream. So I should keep them up because I wasn't going to keep them up. I just have. I put them all on a playlist, live stream playlist. But I guess I'll leave them up then. All right, fantastic. What game is this? Is Russian Attack. We started with a little Contra. I tried to take down Double Dragon, but I ate shit right at the end. Couldn't beat Machine Gun Willie. And then Charlie 5 said Russian Attack because I'm playing on a multi-cart. So I picked it. We played it. Sad Vlad, he's been cooking a brisket, so I also ferment my own wine too. But I switched to a new premium kind of yeast a couple months ago and ended up making a red moonshine instead of red wine. My mistake was I used too much sugar. I've never done that. I always wanted to make a wine, but every time I try someone's homemade wine, it's terrible. So it really killed my motivation to do that. All right, Russian Attack. I gotta beat the first board for sure. Your mission: destroy the enemy's secret weapon. Good luck. Well, thank you. Thank you for the vote of confidence. Good luck. Woo. That siren noise is from another game as well. And it was on the tip of my tongue right there, and then I lost it. Ooh, it was on the tip of my tongue again. Well, I saw in the preview that they did that. So the bazooka keeps going. So the part that's giving me trouble, I'm just going to shoot the damn bazooka. Ooh. I think you only get like 3 shots, right? So I'm about spent. 1 more to go, and we'll clear that just for funsies. I should have just jumped it. Thought there was going to be more than one. Oh, fuck. Okay, so those guys jump. They jump all the time? I don't remember. Like I said, I played through this once. Was getting good at it, but then I shelved it. It's been many years. I want to say it's been 5 years since I played it last. Shit. Let me take a little drink here. Where we got? Oh, Mr. Matt. Hey, buddy, you caught the stream. I just saw you commented that said you've been missing him, and now you're here. Good evening, sir. Woodman's back in the house? All right. Space Bandit. Never heard of Russian Attack. It's actually Rush-N Attack. It sounds like Russian Attack, and it seems like you're looking at some Cold War stuff, like it'd be Russian Attack, but it's Rush-N Attack. Yes, please keep the videos up. Cool. I don't follow any live streamers except for 2, and it's just been here and there. I really enjoyed every stream you've done so far. Wow, thanks a lot. Cool. I didn't think it would be any fun to watch them if you weren't involved in the chat. And does the chat show up when you re-watch it? It does, right? I'm not sure, but does it? You'd be sure because you were watching them, but I'll definitely keep them up. If you're going to watch them, fantastic. Trust me, I started out horrible, but it gets easier over time. But as long as you can swallow it and gets the job done, then what matters? You can always... All the red soldiers jump. Okay, all right. I know this game looked familiar. I played this a couple months back. Yeah, it's been probably 5 years since I played it. I always hated it. Not many people had it back in the day, and just since it's since it's one of those push up to jump games, you know, those never usually fare well. But I don't know. I had a bee in my bonnet about taking it out. I think somebody suggested it. What the fuck? Whoa! I didn't even see. I didn't mean to jump there, and then I ended up jumping two guys. Haha! Got that sucker that time. Come on. There's a little wonkiness to the controls, but yeah, I vowed to beat it, and once you get used to it, you can really book through it quick. At least I was, and as I was saying, there was a time when I thought I could possibly no death run it because I was getting like halfway through the game easily without dying, but no, I definitely didn't no death run it. Oh, we got a boss. Oh shoot, there we go. Oh, I remember my ticket was going way to the end, and then you killed the most of them with one shot. Well done. I always thought this part was cool. There was screenshots of that back in the day, and I was always like, oh yeah. I don't know why I thought that was so cool, but I feel like this board was tough. Tough to get down. I feel like we won't be getting it down. Don't people end up in those guard towers? Shit balls. Alright, just gotta remember those red guys jump. See, I didn't mean to jump there, but that pushing up to jump mechanic is shit. Hate it. It's only been a couple minutes, but I'm already getting more used to it. This is a decent game. Oh, expected that guy to jump. No power up? This guy's the power up, right? Yeah. Are there any power ups except bazookas? He's coming up here, isn't he? Yes, he is. Hey, guy. We'll make it easy. We'll just shoot your ass with a bazooka. I'm just gonna fire that one off too. Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh, some fancy knife work there. Did you like that? Up after me? No? No? Alright. Oh. Some bitch. Here you go. Oh, I gotta make sure I don't miss any chats here. Yes, I can see the chat when I rewatch. I just appreciate the good vibes that you try out games I've never heard before. Sweet. Well, you know what? I'm going to have you pick the next one right here. How about that? Let me catch up on the chat. Well, I'll hit reset. And I'm playing on a multi-cart, so we'll go through and scroll through these slowly while I catch up on the chat, and you tell me if there's one that jumps out to you. Where was I? There we go. Okay. You can do a chat replay on live stream videos that are saved and posted. Cool. Really enjoy everyone's stories. What game is everyone working on right now? I am working on my video for Nintendo's last hidden gem. And that's not a clickbait. That's the truth. And I'm at the very end now. It's an RPG, and you have to. There's a elaborate labyrinth you have to go through to find the end boss. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it today, but, well, I played it a lot, so I'd say I couldn't do it. I just, like, okay, it's enough for today. I'm pretty sure I'm going to pull it off tomorrow. If you keep running towards the red soldiers, they'll just jump right over you, okay? I think I seen someone unbox this in VGM, so I decided to check it out. I discovered a ton of games that I never had a chance to play as a kid from Nudie Magazine today. Yeah, I love VGM, and I really, really liked it years ago when I needed more games and I had more systems, and you know, you'd get a box and there was like 3, 4, 5 games in it. It was kick-ass. It was like Christmas once a month. There are bazookas, grenades, a star, and a pistol with limited use. Sounds like you're well versed in Russian attack. Who the hell is texting me? I'd like to see you try Kid Cool. You may not get far, but I'd like to see your first impressions of the gameplay. That's on Sega Genesis, right? Right? Or wrong? This is an NES one. But it does have some weird... It's got Altered Beast on it, even though, because the Famicom version, even though it's NES, not Nintendo, not Sega, but was Kid Cool on here? If so, I'll go back. Oh, if you might get far, but I'd like to see your first impressions. Alright. Oh, and if you get angry with Kid Cool, I'd like to see you play Vice. I tried playing it the other weekend and found it tough. Vice Project Doom, is that what you mean? Because I almost decided to play that today. I had it on NES. Kid Cool you had on NES? Well, then I'm going to look through here. But I saw on this text right here that it's Jay the NES Addict. And is he about to tell me he's not showing up on the chat again? Damn it. He's not showing up on the chat again. Right? He's on the bottom. He's right behind. I'd like to see you try Kid Cool. Damn it. Why can't I see you, man? It was right after you suggested Kid Cool, Space Bandit, that Jay the NES Addict, he sent me a screenshot. Whirlwind Action! Vice Project Doom's your favorite game, really. I've liked it a lot. Alright, we're gonna find Kid Cool here. I liked it a lot. And I think I've only gotten through 2 boards. Was Kid Cool on here? I'm sorry. Don't see it. Not seeing it. It's not on here. Yeah, I couldn't get far on Vice Project, but it had an awesome soundtrack. That's what people say as well. Well, if Vice Project Doom showed up, we'll do that. Sorry, Kid Cool wasn't here. Not yet, at least. I'm not going to give up. But I also have had a couple of vodkas, so I could have missed it. Jay, NES Addict, sorry, buddy. I don't know why you don't show up in the chat. I'm sorry, man. I want to chat with you, too. Yesterday we played some Mighty Final Fight. That was a fun one. Aladdin 2. Oh, yeah, that's notoriously horrible. Here was the Banana Prince that I was talking about. That was, interesting. And then here is the Altered Beast. Doesn't look like it's on there. That's right. All right, next time. Yeah. Play Batman. I'm not going to play Batman. Sorry. Because I have hardly any experience with it. And it's really tough. But I really want to get into it. And I want to make sure when I get into it, it's like, okay, I'm going to be playing Batman. Because the game itself is tough. It's fantastic, from what everyone says. I never got more than a board or 2 into it, but I know that the Joker boss battle is crazy hard, so I see Captain America is one of your favorite NES games, Sad Vlad, so that's right there. Not picking favorites. You want to watch me play a game, right? Kid Cool. Remember that. I'm pretty sure I have Kid Cool. but haven't played it much, so it would basically be a first impression. You're in trouble, Avengers! Man, Jay, once again, sorry that you're not showing up on my end. Obviously, you're in the chat. Everybody else can see Jay, right? Or can they not at all? Does that make sense? I don't know. Banana Prince I tried recently. I usually just play one game at a time, so it'll have to wait. I would love to just play one game at a time, and I'm trying to now. And I pretty much have been doing better with that. But I mean, today, it's the stream, so we're just playing games, having fun. I'm not. I don't think that we're gonna sit here and beat this. But you know what? So far, I like this. Why do I remember hating this game? Because I remember hating it. So far, there's nothing to hate about this at all. It's great. Did I hate it because I thought it was going to be the arcade version? And it clearly was not. Oh, exit. Or now I can go to the exit, is what it's telling me. Why does he throw the shield sometimes? Can you throw it up? How the hell do you get the... Oh, wow, you can jump way high. You see that? Well. Oh, I didn't know the platform was going to move. Shit. Oh, and he can swim. I thought I was dead. Wow, that's unique. All right. I see. Gotcha. Where do I go from here? Is there another platform I'm not seeing? Do I need to do that? No? Alright, we're gonna... Oh, yes. Oh, wow. And when you're in the water, you can jump out of the water? That's some shit that you don't see ever. Yeah, I totally remember hating this game. Good suggestion. Alright. Okay. If you clear the city stage where Hawkeye is, you'll get to switch places with him. Alright. Let's do it. Whirlwind. Music catchy on this one. Let's see. Do you select or Montgomery, Columbia, Miami? Were we just in Miami? That didn't look like Miami to me. I'm gonna try and make it up to my edge of town. Columbia? Let's see what happens. So how do you get those way up there? Is it you have to have Hawkeye? Shoot the bow and arrow? Oh. Music is catchy. Wow, how was I so wrong about this game for so long? I mean, I don't want to get ahead of myself here because we're 2 minutes into playing it, but I was positive that this game sucked and I hated it. Like, positive. Happy to be wrong. Okay, so do I have to search for the exit now, or I don't see it, so I guess I do. Is it down here? Back at the beginning? Is it on the left side telling me go that way to the exit? Ah. Gotcha, sucker. Whoa, whoa. Oh, I gotta get up there, huh? I'm thinking it's feel like that's the vibe I'm getting. No, no. Not the case. Not the case. Oh, oh, is that it right there? Oh, shit. Why is he not throwing his shield every time? You have to 4, 5, 6, 7. You have to push. Oh, you gotta push forward. Okay, all right. I'm down. Exit. Right, all right. Stream quality is a little shitty today. We experience any lag out there, you guys? Am I coming in good? How's it working? Well, this game looks pretty solid. We're licensed games on the NES overall better, except for the Muppets game that was pretty bad. No, definitely not. They were not overall better. They are renowned to be absolutely horrible. There's some I like, but no, everybody it's usually like, it's another licensed game. When you spin jump, does it hurt enemies? We'll find out. There aren't many cheap deaths in this. I feel like if you die, it was my fault. I grew up with this one. I always prefer. Wow, why did I hate this so much? It absolutely had to have been because I thought it was going to be the arcade game, and it wasn't. Because this is solid all around. Being able to fall in the water and then jump out is pretty great. It's not something that ever happens. What are those? Boom. Get it? Yeah. Yeah, this is the same board, isn't it? Oh, I didn't collect the exit to be able to exit. I see. It's like that, huh? Yeah, all right. Let's move on. Let's move on to another game. Now that I know that this one's great, I'm gonna put that in my brain. Oh, we gotta play this again. Ooh, look at what's happening to that gusher that I put in the vodka. It was blue. It was dark blue. Now it's all light blue, and it's dissolving a little bit. You can see the blueness at the bottom of the vodka. I'm gonna eat another gusher. Let's pick okay, I was gonna say let's pick a random number. Let's go to 6, 7. Because my 5-year-old hates, I don't even know what that means, but I say 6, 7! Dad, stop! And we're not gonna play Tiny Toons 2. So, Nemo Pajama Hero. That's what it's called in this, huh? Not Nemo the Dream Master? What's Crossfire? Oh. I know what that is. But... Swordmaster. Power Blade 1. Oh, Power Blade 2? It's like an $800 game. Nice. Which one of these? Flintstones, right? And, well, anybody see something? Shout something out here. Captain Tatsuba. I don't want to play Silver Surfer. Summer Carnival. This was one, I tried this out the other day. I'd heard something about it. It never came out in this region, but it's called Summer Carnival, and it's a shooter. It's a lot like Gunnak, but it was just bananas tough. There was so much shit coming at you. Ugh. Twinbee. Oh yeah. I like Monster in My Pocket. That's a fun game. Let's throw that in, right? Monster in My Pocket. Ninja Cat. I feel like I've heard about that. We're going Monster in My Pocket. Let's give it a whirl. I enjoy this game. Fun fact, this was one that I picked up for $5. Was at one of my local spots, the one that I was just talking about that may actually be in the same building as the place I used to rent games 38 years ago. Walked in, behind the counter, they got the stuff they haven't put on the shelf yet. I see a stack of NES. I was just like, oh, what you got there? Like, oh, these ones just came in. And I saw they had Monster in my pocket, and it was marked $4.99. I was just like, I'll take that. I'll take that one, and just paid for it and walked right out the door, because I felt like they were going to be like, wait, we marked that wrong. It's not for $5. So I was just, boom, out the door. This is a fun little game. Hasn't lagged in a hot minute. Super. This is a fun game. I like it. I don't know if you guys have played it before. It's pretty easy, but I like a lot about it. So, Monster in my pocket. They're mini monsters. They're kind of like muscle figures, but they're monsters. Well, the muscles were monsters too, but see, you're mini. So, oh shit. Here's the big radio. The only weapon in the game, if I remember correctly, is a key, and it doesn't unlock anything. You just use it to hit people. Yeah, I don't think there's any other weapons. And the key doesn't serve a purpose other than to bug people. Yeah, see, like you're under the bed. Oh, shit. Got you, bitch. Life bars, yeah. That little jar heart there. Oh, that's right. You get a double jump. I think this was one of the first games that I played that had a double jump. And that's cool. I love a double jump. It's one of my preferences of things that I really, if I were going to make a game. I like big boss battles. I love a boss battle. I like a big sprite. I like a double jump. It just feels you're so in control, especially when you can do the jump whenever. It's not like, oh, you have to do it at the top, or you can do a like that. You do a quick double jump. You do a long double jump. I like me a double jump. Fun fact: back in the day, gamer likes double jump. Okay, here's a boss. I don't know what the hell this guy's supposed to be. Pretty damn easy. Ooh. Stuck him. All right. But Jetsons on the Super Nintendo, and wow, I was surprised it's actually pretty good. Yeah, I heard that, and I saw it in a video once upon a time, and I threw it on my checkout wish list. It's real pricey though, if I remember correctly. I hated the Jetsons as a show too. It says OBS disconnected, reconnecting. Reconnected, reconnection successful. This board isn't easy. Oh, then they give you 2 lives again. Ah, the golf balls. What do we got, a roof here? Is that the siding on the house? What the hell is that? Is that a... Oh, it's the street. That's a fire hydrant. Why people are rolling golf balls down the street? Well, why are there mini monsters all over the place? And little jars with hearts in them. Sewer time. Yep, there's the handles to climb out of the sewer. When you find yourself down in the sewer, you gotta watch out. Keep coming or what? Shit, shit. Oh, the water will hurt you. Okay. Up and up. So, if I remember correctly. Those shrimp. What the hell are those? Does that look like a shrimp to you? Why is it blue? Some bitch. Knockback. Got me. Oh, got me twice in a row. Shit. How we doing? How's the stream quality? Says excellent. Okay. Let's go. Let's do one more continue on this guy. Stage 3, Crisis from Underground. I feel like we could play through this one fairly easily. I think there's a... Oh yeah, at the end there's a boss rush that's pretty tough. Love that double jump. So if you didn't notice, in the beginning you can select your character. You either be little Dracula or little Frankenstein's monster. It's not Frankenstein because Frankenstein is actually Dr. Frankenstein. So when you think of Frankenstein, that's really not his name, right? Isn't it? He's just the monster. I don't know. I can't recall things and talk and stream. Right. Book through it. Just book through it. That's the way to be. Okay. I think we gotta be proactive here and jump. Yep, that's what you gotta do. Ooh. Oh yeah. Ooh, that was a rough one. Nailed it though. I nailed it. I've played video games once or twice, so I heard a doo-doo-doo, the distinct doo-doo-doo-doo of a one-up. Oh, this is the Kraken. I remember this guy gave me some trouble. And he did again. So what do you gotta do? I don't know what you gotta do. You gotta get him as he comes up and then jump away from it. No? Never mind, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Ah, that's what you gotta get him on his way down. Where's he coming? Where's he coming? Yeah, okay, wait till the arm swings, tentacle, pow, 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 pow. If you get good, you can get him a couple of hits on the way up. Apparently, I'm not good. Ah, crap snacks. Ooh, I got 4 or 5 hits on him that time. Right. Wish I had a projectile. Alright, we got him. Got the pattern down. Taking him out. That's an ugly looking sumbitch. Ah! Spun around. Seemed like he went faster. Must be getting him. Come on now. Another great one to check out is Codename Viper. Agreed. Great music, good graphics, and has more reflex-focused gameplay that doesn't rely too much on memorizing pattern. It's tough but fair. The sprite works really nice on this. I agree. I agree. Yep, this is a good game. We are ready. I think we're already halfway through the game. Oh yeah. I remember the enemy at this now. Has something to do with a crane. Well, look at that. It's been many a years since I played this one. For sure. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Damn, how many times you gotta hit that one? Alright, now we know. Oh, yeah. Alright, get it. Boom. Oh! That's the ticket. You just utilize your double jump. Oh! Boom! I think those guys are really hard. But I just jumped past them, so they're not. Take this slow. Slow and easy. Down slow and easy. A White Snake reference? Really bums me out that I can't rock the 80s music like I like, because it is 11:19 p.m. here, and if I weren't doing this, I'd be rocking out to Dee Snider's House of Hair. Bums me out that I can't do that. I remember you mentioning you only collect North American NES games. Why is that? Well, I don't only collect. I'm going for a complete North American set. I do have a few other games. A PAL game. One I really like. It's called Prince Valiant. I should play that one day on a stream. I really like it. It's cool. It's got some real unique aspects, but it's kind of broken. So you would see why they didn't port it anywhere else or send it to another region, because it's got some real messed up parts. But I mean, I collect, if there's a game that I think that looks good, that I think I like, I want it. I don't care what system it's for or what region it's from. But I predominantly collect for the Nintendo, which is what I like to call it, Nintendo, not NES. But I'm selling out, and I've been changing my persnickety old man ways, and I've been saying NES, but I mean, it's always been Nintendo to me until recently. But I have I'm also going for, but much less vigilantly, Master System collection. I've got, I don't know, it's not, Master System's not a real big library here in our region, and whoa, I want to say it's got 150 games. I've got over 100. You know, nothing special, but I really like Master System, but the Nintendo is where it's at. Other than those two, I also collect Game Boy, absolutely, which would include Game Boy Color. And my most recent collection endeavor is Game Boy Advance, because I love going out game hunting, and I can never find anything I want. Oh damn it! I can never find anything I want nowadays. But I've probably been picking up Game Boy Advance games for like 5 years, but until then I'd never even touched one. But absolutely Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis as well. Probably got 100 each of those. Atari, always had Atari since back in the day. I have a small N64 collection. I don't care too much about that. It's not a great console, but there's some games you have to have. PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Xbox, and Wii. I feel like I'm forgetting something. But for the most part, this is the one I care the most about. I don't pick up many Genesis or Super Nintendo games anymore because I just about have all the ones I want. And, the other systems, see something on a video I like, or stumble upon a game in the wild or at a convention that looks good, I pick it up because I like picking up games. Let me catch up on the chat here. Sorry. That's really nice. What was the last newer gen console did you own play before you committed to Nintendo? Was there like a moment where you like, yeah, I'm done here? Wait, let me read that again. What was the last newer gen console did you own play before you committed? Oh, well, first of all, it's always been Nintendo since the first time I saw it. Did you see my video a couple weeks back where I did the first time I saw, was the first time I saw Mario? Was that what I titled it? Or was the first time I saw Nintendo? One of those. But anyhow, it's always been Nintendo. It's why I have such a big collection, because I've always been collecting them since back in the day. Then there was that sweet, sweet time like 20 years ago when the used record store would have mountains of them for $1.99. I used to go there and I'd have $10 and I'd pick up a handful of games, back in high school. And I never really traded or sold any Nintendo games, so I've always been collecting them. It's always been my favorite system for sure. But was there a moment where I was like, yeah, I'm done here? No. No. I like collecting games. I wish I had a bigger wall to put all the games there. I'm playing GBA right now, my favorite handheld console. It's pretty awesome. I'm super glad that one day, like 5 years ago, I was just like that up. The reason I did pick it up was because I have a Retro Freak, and it plays, if you don't know what it is, it plays all kinds of, it's got slots for like everything. It's got a slot for GBA right in front. GBA and Game Boys fit in the same one, so I play those on the big screen because there's no way my old eyes could stare at a tiny little handheld. I couldn't do it, so I play the handhelds on the big screen, and that's fantastic. I love it. Whirlwind, yeah, we called it Nintendo 2 as kids, and any console that came out afterwards, the grown-ups always ended up calling it Nintendo 2. I mean, it was Nintendo, it was Super Nintendo, and I think Sega was just, or Genesis was just referred to as Sega, because like basically no one had a Master System. Literally in grade school, my one buddy Matt had it, and I used to spend the night at his house and we'd play. I remember playing Alex Kidd. It was like the first Master System game I ever saw. He had the Ninja. We'd play that one. He had Zillion. I mean, I'd watch him play it. There was Snail Race. That was the built-in game. So if you turned the console on without having a game in it, you could play Snail Race or Snail Maze, something like that. Oh shit! let's see. That was about it. But then there was two kids. That he was a grade older than me, but he lived right down the road. So, but there was two kids in my grade, Sean and Jeff, and they both had one. And like one day, I went over Sean's house, and it was like, "Oh, you have one of those Master System things?" We played some games. I don't remember which ones. And then the most interesting part of this is Jeff. One day he was just like, "Oh, I got this video game. I want to sell it. I got a whole bunch of games for it." So I walked over to his house. It was about a mile from me, which wasn't a long time back in the 80s. A long way back in the 80s. You know, maybe I rode my bike. I feel like I walked. But it was like the only time I'd ever been to his house. And he had a Master System with like 20 games, which is a shit ton, you know. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm selling it. Sell it for $100." And like, I wanted it real bad, but it was probably like 6th or 7th grade. I didn't have $100. You know, like, wasn't gonna happen. So, oddly enough, my best friend in grade school, Eric, he ended up buying it from me. So then I'd be over at Eric's house, and we would play the Master System there. Usually just Phantasy Star, which was, you know, Phantasy Star is a fantastic RPG, but you know, I never even heard about it. It was just like, and you didn't know what an RPG was then. It was just like, I like that game. So I remember he let me have a save state on his game, and some, you know, we'd take turns. Like sometimes we'd play on his, sometimes we'd play on mine. But I'd always wanted it, and then so like, you know, he moved away, and every now and then I'd think about it. I'd be like, "Dude, where's your Sega? Where's your Sega?" He's like, "Oh man, it's in my closet. It's in my closet at my mom's house." And I'd be like, tell your mom I want to buy it, man. I want to buy it. You know, just be like, "Yeah, whatever." So when I started getting into collecting like more for other systems, I was like, I'd bug him about it. I'd be like, dude, call your mom, tell her, find that thing. Be like, I'll pay you for it. I'll give you money. He's like, "You know, dude, I don't care. You don't have to get money." I'm like, "Well, I'm bugging you about it." I was like, "I'll just give you money." So one day, he's like, "Dude, my mom found it." And I could remember his phone number because I called it a million times throughout childhood. And so I called up there and I was like, "Hey, Eric said that you know, you found that old video game that I've been wanting, and you got it, you know." She was like, "Yeah." I was like, bring it up to my work, you know, I'll buy you lunch. It was when I was running the restaurant. I was like, "I'll buy you lunch, bring it up there." And she finally ended up doing it, and she just dropped it off. It's got the original box with the UPC cut out, because if you mailed the UPC symbol in, you got something for free. He didn't cut it out. That's how it was. I still have that box. And all those games. And I want to say that I wrote it on my calendar. I call it Sega Day. It was like, I want to say it's like September 9th. That's Sega Day. So every September 9th, whichever day in fact it is, I always play Master System that day. But yeah, so then one day when he lived up in Ann Arbor, I end up going to hang out with them. I'm like, "Oh dude," I was like, "I got to give you the money for that Sega." He's like, "Damn, you don't have to give me money for that." Like, and I mean, you know, this was 10 years ago. And you know, he had absolutely no idea that it was worth anything. But you know, it had Phantasy Star in the clamshell and all that. He's like, no, don't give me anything. I'm like, here. I was just like, "Here," and I gave him $300. He's just like, I'm like, "Yeah." He's just like, "What are you doing, dude?" I'm like, "No." I was like, "It's actually worth some money, man." I was like, "Some of those games cost money. You know, there's like 20 games in there or whatever." He's just like, no, like, thought I was crazy. I'm like, "No, for real." I was like, "That's actually a steal for me. It's probably worth more than that." I was like, "But here, I got $300, so I gave it to him." And that's the story of how I got my Master System. And I'll be taking that to the grave with me for sure. And once I got it, if you found Master System games, they were dirt ass cheap. Because I mean, this was still, you know, 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago. So I went Master System crazy. I got 50 more games in the in like a year or two. But yeah, I got about over. I don't have them counted, but there's for sure over 100 of them. That's super interesting. Lost interest in newer games around Xbox One, PS4. Now I'm playing older games way better than microtransactions and all that mess. Yeah, I mean, I know what you're talking about, but I have no experience with it. Uh, I had, let's see, when N64 came out, I had to get my hands on that. Then I think I traded that in for a PlayStation when it came out at like Funko Land or GameStop. Um, and then I rocked the PlayStation 1, and that was like right after high school. And then I turned 21, started going out all the time, and I still played video games, but um, like when you were in high school, it was like, oh shit, I got this, my little brother got this, my parents got it, so you heard about it a lot more. But like when PlayStation 2 came out, I don't think I was even aware there was a PlayStation 2. Linda the Gamer Gal! What's happening, Linda? How are you? Are you making your way to MGC? Please say you are. Because I'm on the fence. I'm 60-40. Yes, no. If Linda was going, that might help me push me over. But yeah, then I just didn't know about anything new. I was still playing games, but then many years went by, and I was like, shit, I haven't gone to a used video game store in a while. I'll try and pick up some Nintendo games, and I saw they had a really shitty clone system, but you could play Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Sega Genesis, and I was like, no shit, something like that exists, and I picked it up, and I bought like 20 games of a mix of Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Sega Genesis, and just went home and went nuts with that. But the shitty thing was the controllers for that were just junk, and they would super break. So, and you couldn't just like buy another controller, so I'd have to like buy another one of those systems. And then I was just like, okay, screw this. Ended up getting a Genesis, getting a Super Nintendo, and then I found out about, oh shit, Hyperkin makes it. What is it? It's a Hyperkin 5, I think, where it's like a even better clone console where it plays even more systems, and it's got the Game Boy, well, yeah, Game Boy Advance slot and all that. But the Hyperkin, the Retron 5, that's what it's called. The Retron 5s, they were awesome. Look, it had ports built into it for all the controllers and everything. But I literally went through like 5 of them. It would be like they'd break once a year. They were $200 a piece, and their customer service was actual just shit. I mean, I remember calling there, and I was like, "Hey, hi." I was like, "I've been leaving messages for like 2 weeks, and I keep calling, and nobody's answering." And they were like, "Oh, well, we were in Japan for a conference." I'm just like, "Okay, well, you're like a company, like, like, well, you were gonna return my call to just like rude about it. We were out of town." Like, "Oh, okay, well, fuck you." So literally, I was just like, I'm never buying one of those things again. But it sucked for me because they were super convenient and great. But then I found out about the Retro Freak, and the Retro Freak is far superior, aside from it not having actual controller ports on it. But that's where we are with that. Linda the Gamer Gal. Please tell me you're going to MGC. Lay it on me. Yes, no? We're playing a little Monster in My Pocket right now. Probably wrapping up the stream soon. Whirlwind. Yeah, I got a Retron 5 when it first came out. Had it replaced twice. After that, I stuck with OG consoles. Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to something break and have to replace it, but I mean, they were like literally like just gave me the big middle finger salad. Like, they just didn't even care. So I'm like anti Hyperkin, like, because that was some bullshit. Since then, I did buy that HD Atari clone they made because, man, then you could just hook Atari up to your straight up to your TV without worrying about it. But it's got lots of problems, audio, and like for some reason, whenever I hook it up, I'd hook it up to get gameplay. It would like screw up my capture card and have to like reset things, and so I don't do that. But I will hook it up and play it sometimes because I love bowling on the Atari. That I don't know why I love it, but that and Demon Attack, that is one stellar game. But I got a shit ton of Atari games. I mean, I should just, you know what, you can emulate them or buy a. Does Atari have an EverDrive? I don't know, but I could, but I don't know. I like collecting cartridges. I like to have them. Like, I mean, so the newest console I have is a Switch, and like right after it came out, my wife bought it for me. And I was actually mentioned it earlier today. I remember when she gave it to me, I'm just like, you bought me a new video game console? Like, you know I only play the old shit. But I had mentioned that it seemed interesting because they were you could play Atari. You could play arcade games, like the actual arcade game that was like true to it. And that was why I had mentioned that I would want one, and she paid attention to what I said, and she ended up getting me one, and I played this shit out of the Switch. I mean, our boy, the 5-year-old, is in love with all things Mario, so we play a lot of Mario. We're playing 3-player Mario Wonder today. That was just fine. Mario Wonder's a pretty damn good game, but it is played out. Mario Wonder done. But Switch, bringing me to the rambling point, I've got tons of digital games on the Switch, and you know, one cool thing is like, oh, head over to the eShop and, you know, see what I can pick up for a couple bucks or whatever. But then I never play them because, you know, I want that. Oh, look at the cartridge. Like, oh, hey, look at that. I want to play that one. Oh, man, I'm getting my ass handed to me here. But I hate when the games are digital, so I forget about them. And then it's easy to buy them, so they pile up, and then backlogs you to death. But there are some stellar games on the Switch, and right here, I'm going to pop this one out because it's so worth mentioning. Shit, sorry, I'm bound to determine here. Right here. I'm making a mess. I could just say it, but I'm not sure how to pronounce it. That's why I want to pop it out. But Agelos? This game's fantastic. It's like a mix between Crystalis and Legend of Zelda. It's awesome. It's super awesome. I cannot beat the final boss. Didn't rage quit, but I had to just give it a rest because there was like 2 days in a row, a month ago or so, where I just sat there and fought the final boss for like 2 hours at a time, over and over, and like didn't do it. So I feel like there's a weapon that I need to possess. This is that witch part, isn't it? Yeah. There's a weapon that I need to possess to take him out. I don't know what that is. So I've shelved it. I've shelved it for now. But that is a fantastic game. If you have a Switch, and I believe it's on other things. It's on, you know, I want to say PS4 or whatever, but I can't recommend that game enough. I really look forward to beating it. I want to put that feather in my cap. Game's stellar. Linda the Gamer Gal. She's beat that one, right? DOA Hitman in the house. Hey, buddy. I just got lucky tonight following me being at TNA Rebellion. I mentioned Mickey James, thanking her for her time and making my night. She liked it. Cool. Where was that at? Are you down? You're down in Cincinnati? Aglos is rad. Super fun game. Did you beat it? Did you beat the boss? Because you know I don't look things up. But back in the day, you'd be at school, chatting it up, saying about the game you had, you beat it. The final boss. What am I fucking missing? We gotta don't let this go by. I need to know some answers. I also have another question, but I'm gonna let you answer that one first. Space Bandit, never heard of it. I don't know where I heard of it. It might have just been on the eShop, but it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Yes. Get yourself that one. Joe, hey buddy. Thanks for the response video that I have watched and saved, and I'm going to shout that out in the next Retro Roundtable. We were talking about video rentals earlier because you were saying you got one of those coming up in the works. So do I. Oh, you haven't beaten the boss yet either. You know, so we're talking about Agalos here. I'm shooting this to Whirlwind Action here. There's that one stage where it's not an actual stage. It's like this bonus thing. But you can always, like, there's that bird statue, and you can always hit it, and it says, do you want to leave this area? Towards the end of that, I don't know if it's the end or not, I haven't beat it, there's that one stage where you can't use magic. And you have to, like, do your sword hop to go up and over and get to the top. And I've only been able to make it to the top once. And then there was, like, a big jump to get to the end, and I couldn't do it. So I'm imagining, what I imagine is that when you beat that, it gives you some item, and that item you use to beat the final boss. And there's also that part where it's that big pterodactyl bird way up top of the nest, and it says if you can make it all the way over to there without touching the ground, I got a prize for you. I couldn't do that either. And I feel like when you beat that one jumping part, you get some kind of item, and that item's going to allow you to complete the bird mission, and then that will all tie together. Because that game had a lot of tie together stuff, right? But once again, Agalos. Game kicks ass. Monster in My Pocket is what we're going at now. If you didn't already know. There's only a couple boards left, I want to say, but I'm down to my last continue, so don't think we're going to be finishing this one up. Agalos is on sale for $3. Regular price $5 on the eShop. That'll be the best $3 you ever spent. That will be the best $3 you ever spent. Don't sleep on it. Here, I'll push pause. I'll push pause so you can purchase that. No, you remember to do it. $3. I like physical things, so some on the Switch, when there's something that really catches my eye, that I think I'm really gonna enjoy, I get it physical. And I felt like this was the game, one of those games, and indeed it was. Okay, so this is, oh shit. Can you skip over them? You can, so that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I remember these guys, this part being tough. Shit. So we're down to, we're down to one guy. I think this is the end board, but there's a big boss battle coming up. Boss rush, excuse me. Oh, oh, oh. Spikes on the ceiling. Troubles are brewing. Ooh, ooh. All right, all right. You gotta like when it crushes them too, not just you. Book it, book it, book it. Oh, shit. Oh. That flying Hydra. It's four-headed. Give me another continue. Come on, one more continue. Nope. No more continues. Oh, shit. The Man Boy Cave. Howdy, sir. So, am I not the sprite here and your YouTube name is a little different, but your last video, the pickups video that wasn't much, you said wasn't much of a pickups video. That's your channel, right? Am I correct? As if so, you had the most absolute Lemmy, perfect Lemmy mustache ever. It was so thick, made me so jealous. If it wasn't you, I'm sorry. Why do you call them boards, not stages? Just yesterday or the other day, we were talking about boards, stages, and levels. I call them all three, and I don't have a rhyme or a reason why I do it. I feel like it's just random. And what have I been saying here? I don't even know. It just comes out of my mouth. Yes, sir, it is you. So, you know, man, it's so thick. And you just shaved, so it was just like chiseled out. It was awesome. I think I wanted to comment about that if I did. Yeah, you picked up a decent amount of stuff. You were like, this was worst month ever. There's a lot of good jams in there. Have you yourself played Agalos? I've been given a lot of praises. Apparently, right now it's on sale for $3 on the eShop. Regular $15. That would be digital, obviously, but Agalos. Fantastic game. I feel like it's a cross between Crystalis and Legend of Zelda and some other stuff in there, but it's a fantastic game. I walked out of the bathroom after shaving, and my wife just rolled her eyes. I can't. Anytime I try to do that, like right here, there's like a patch that doesn't grow, and it looks like I messed it up. Midlife crisis. What's up, dude? Man, everybody's up late tonight, huh? I'm starting to get a little sleepy. Oh, as I said earlier, I super messed up my shoulder today, and it's killing me. So we got the bottle of vodka here, and I don't know, a good half hour or so ago, we put a Gusher fruit snack in the bottom of this shot, and that was a dark blue one. It's dissolving. It coming towards the end of the night here. We gotta get a couple in us to ease that shoulder pain. Cheers, YouTube. Thanks for joining the stream, everybody. Oh no, the Gusher stuck. Oh no, there we go. I was so looking forward to it. So the Man Boy Cave's name looks like his real name's Bobby. Cat's out of the bag now. Chris, the old ass retro gamer, spoiled it. Man Boy Cave, are you going to be hitting MGC? I think you said you were. And I know Chris said he was. I'm 60-40. After today, 65-35. Linda the Gamer Gal, she ignored me. She didn't say if she was going or not. She must not be going. Anyhow, got a multi-card in here. Just playing some random Nintendo games. Let's pick another one. Let's pick a weird one. One of these Famicom ones. Ye Are Kung Fu. That's a stellar Famicom classic. It's not going to be super fun to watch, I don't think. Maybe it will, I don't know. It's a pretty frustrating game. But, there was just keep rambling because we're making something happen on the stream here. You need something besides just me playing video games, you want to hear some stories, right? So back in the day, there was like, well, how to explain this exactly? So when I really started getting into collecting other systems, because I've always been collecting for Nintendo, and there was ports of games, and they usually always sucked, but like Xbox had been out for a little while, and sometimes they had those compilation games where there would be some decent ports of arcade games. And so I was like, what were those games, the games I loved that I couldn't remember the names of? Because I mean, if it was, let's say, Altered Beast wasn't one of them, but we'll use that as an example. Like you didn't forget Altered Beast, but what were some of the hidden gem ones? Back in the 80s, you were playing at the convenience store. So Yi Ar Kung Fu was one, and it was the first one that I ended up figuring out, because I just knew that I played this game, and I played it probably like when I was in kindergarten at the bowling alley when I'd go with my parents. But I didn't know what it was called, so I was buying up for many years, I was always searching for this game, and I was buying up every karate game that I could get my hands on the Nintendo. And this was before I decided I was, gonna get a complete set. I'd just be like, when I'd be out buying games, I'd be like, oh, it's Karate Champ, and whatever shit like that. And I was just bound and determined I was gonna find this game, the one I used to play at the arcade. So how did I end up figuring out it was Yi Ar Kung Fu? Not sure, but I ended up figuring it out. It was Yi Ar Kung Fu. Then there was two others, and son of a bitch. The second one, which I discovered, was it's not like Contra, but I've had some shots of vodka, so the terminology is eluding me. But you're a guy in a spacesuit going from different planet to planet, and fighting aliens. I'm getting my ass kicked here, but I have a Pandora joystick. It's like it's like the arcade base, and just plugs into the TV. It's got like 1,000 games on it. So I'd found that game on that, played more into it, and I'm thinking that it probably is the game, but it was so long ago, my memory's just foggy. Alright, reconnection successful. But anyhow, I was rambling on about that. But Yi Ar Kung Fu in the art is a solid one. Catching up on the chat here. Catching up on the chat. Heck yeah, I can't wait. Sweet. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm going. So it's going to be a good time. It's always a good time. MGC is like my ultimate favorite trip. Don't tell my wife that. I can't express how fun I think it is. Did you get around playing Little Samson? I did not. We can play it right now. Parodius is a good suggestion, but for some reason on this it glitches out. When you go to it, it's like flickering, and you can't do it. So sorry. But I thought about that the other day. Little Samson's on here. I know it. I know it. I played it on here before. Restaurant. Come on now. Sorry, you gotta stare at me do this. I'm gonna find Little Samson. I remember playing Yi Ar Kung Fu at the local Euro restaurant back in the day. Dumped handfuls of quarters into that. Yeah, aside from at the bowling alley, at the roller skating rink, they had it for a while, and I'd play it there too. I love the sound effects Super silly. Well, back in the day, gamer, I'm gonna go watch the 4K disc of Aliens now with the wife. Great stream tonight, dude. Hey, thanks for stopping by. And enjoy the 4K disc of Aliens. Keep the wife happy. My wife went to bed 2.5 hours ago, and I'm sitting here streaming stuff. So come on. Well, have a good night, buddy. Tell the wife back in the day gamer said hi. Hop into the stream next time. Am I blind? Where the hell's little Samson? Or is they calling it something else in this? Alright. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this is so painful. Okay. There's Parodius, but it won't work. I want to go a little more Contra. I want to play through Contra. We're gonna rock out Contra. Sorry, I was looking for little Samson. Sorry, Chris. Dun, 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 dun. I love that sound. And I love Contra. Oh, I could play this game forever. So, spoiler. Mini spoiler. In an upcoming video, I'm going to be talking about games I rented back in the day. This is one of them. This is absolutely one of them. And back in the day, we didn't know anything about it. It wasn't like, oh man, Contra's kick-ass, we gotta run it. It was just like you were picking it from the cover. So the cover is actually, I mean, it's awesome and iconic, but like back in the day, everything there was to pick from, you know, was it really that standout-ish? So I'm not sure exactly why we rented it, but I absolutely 100% vividly remember it. And we happened to rent it from the place that this will be the third time I mentioned it now. That was possibly the spot where I, not too many years ago, bought Monster in My Pocket. But we took it back to my house, and often we would go to my buddy Brian, who lived across the street, because not only was he like 4 or 5 years older than me, but he was the youngest of 3 boys, so he got to get away with a lot of shit. So I'd spend the night over there, and you know, we would just be in the basement playing video games, drinking cokes, and we would just stay up until we, you know, fall asleep with the controller in our hand. But you know, among other stories also, but you know, he was older, so it was normally like, okay, we go over there, because at my house we couldn't really do whatever the hell we wanted, because I was younger and I was the oldest of 4 kids. So, you know, my parents hadn't been through everything yet, so I couldn't do just about whatever I wanted. But so usually we went over to his house, but this particular time, whoa, look at that glitch. Holy shit. It's because I'm playing it on a multi-cart. But that's pretty crazy. Oh, you... But that particular time, for whatever reason, we rented it. Well, probably because I was the one that rented it. Now that I think about it, as much as I reminisce on this story and remember it, that would be the reason. We took it back to my house because I rented it. But we rented it. And I remember it being notoriously difficult. And just the other day, yesterday as a matter of fact, clicked on a video, you know, like, most difficult Nintendo games. And I was like, oh, this could be a good watch. And the first thing that the guy said was, Contra, renowned to be so difficult. I was just like, okay, this guy's a joke. He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. Turning this fucking video off. Just angered me. Like, Contra is one of the most difficult games. Like, are you kidding? Back in the day, it was tough. You had no experience with it. You know, like, so it was tough then. But I mean, now, despite the fact that I just ate shit there, this game is like hella easy. I can definitely no death run it, and well, let me rephrase. I can absolutely no death run it, not every time, but generally I can beat it, one credit clear pretty damn easily. That being said, I am aware that earlier I tossed it in and got my ass handed to me right off the bat. Not right off the bat, but I think I fucking died on this board. Then I was like, okay, we're just starting over, but right there I died twice now, and generally I would absolutely still be rocking rapid spread with 0 deaths. But whatever. It's all about having fun. I don't want to blame it on things, but maybe it's some kind of difference, glitch in the multi-card. Let's leave it, let's blame it on that, right? More than likely, it's the vodka affecting my hand-eye coordination. Alright, let me take this guy out. We'll catch up on the chat. That, see? That was some skills there. Wouldn't have been able to pull that off back in the day. But yeah, back in the day, this was hard. Well, back in the day, you were playing on a 2-player, and that makes it much more difficult, because even now, if I were to play it on 2-player, it would make it more difficult. Can't tell you the last time I played it 2-player, because I can't tell you when the last time I played 2-player was, but... Oh. What we got? Let me hit pause here. We'll catch up on the chat. I see my buddies in the house. Come on now, come on. Alright, push pause. Okay. Chris, what was this? We lost the stream a little bit. Chris said, no worries. Alright, Contra 1 is one of my favorite games. Abso-freaking-lutely. I think Contra is one of my most played NES games. We used to throw the Konami code in there and play that game to death. I love it. I don't ever put the Konami code in, because then I won't even concentrate. I just gorilla pimp through it. Just rah, 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 rah. I'm sure you're the same way. Same, Bobby. Contra got a ton of play in my house back in the day. Back in the day, it didn't get a ton of play. It gets it now, though. And then Freak of Four is in the house. What's up, buddy? We already spoke. I know he's going to MGC. It's looking more probable for me now, buddy. It's looking more probable that we'll be hanging out in just 2 weeks. Is that 2 weeks away? Yeah. Because that would be the 26th. Oh, man. So 2 weeks from right now, most of us, a lot of us here in the stream, will be rocking it in Milwaukee. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. So I haven't for surely decided yet. But earlier today I was 60-40. Now I'm 65-35. Right. Oh, look, we got another crazy glitch here. If you just joined us like Freak, I'm playing in a multi-cart. So we got some weird glitching happening. Oh, 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 oh. Aha! So I was just thinking, I mean, it's pretty awesome that I have this multi-cart now, because, I mean, it has Surprise at Dinosaur Peak on it. It's got Little Samson, Panic Restaurant, Power Blade 1, 2. I mean, add up the games on this thing, it's $5,000 worth of playing. But how awesome would it have been to have a multi-cart back in the day, right? Like, holy shit. This one's got 120 games on it. Like, no one had 120 games back in the day. No one. I didn't have 100 games until like 95. Because I'd been collecting them ever since it came out. I didn't have 100 games till around then. But yeah, wow. Wow, would that have been the shit. Talk about staying up all night playing video games. Take that sucker over to your friends for his sleepover. No, don't get that. Oh, I should have just got it because that was more than likely a death. But, ooh, I got lucky. That's some ingrained Contra skills there, baby. Uh-oh. That one didn't even open. That's weird. Alright. You know, this is kind of a tough fight when you don't have spread. When you have it, whatever. Well, any game would be a lot easier if you had rapid spread. But yeah, when you die and you just have the pea shooter, that one's kind of rough. Ooh, it's midnight. Oh shit! It's been a long time since I've been up playing video games at midnight. We're probably going to be calling it here after we take out Contra. But I'll only beat it on one credit. If I happen to not make it, we're not continuing. Oh no. Double Dragon already got the best of me. Contra's not gonna. If you missed the stream earlier today, or earlier in this stream and yesterday, I was trying to beat Double Dragon, which I've beat 1,000 times. Rapid spread, alright. Couldn't do it. Now it's like 4 times. Played it like 4 times. Got to Machine Gun Willie. He handed me my ass every time. There's a lot going on there. I made it happen. This is an odd choice for a mini boss. Sure, doesn't pose much difficulty with rapid spread. Got some chat happening. Freak 4. I remember the first time playing Contra. My buddy and I rented the Nintendo, which came in the Z bag from the local video store. He somehow knew the Konami code, and that's how I always played it. Nice memory. I just reserved the room at the restaurant Saturday night. Yes. So that is, well, 2 weeks from right now, we'll be stumbling out of there. Chris, don't think we will make it for dinner, but we plan on meeting everyone for drinks after. What the hell's that about? You have to go to the dinner. This is like the best part of the convention. You have to. But yeah, as I was just saying, Freak, everybody else, this was the... I remember renting Contra back in the day, and I feel like that was the first game that I ever rented. Fairly positive. It was a long, long time ago, and there's some haze happening, but fairly positive that if it wasn't the first, it was definitely one of the first. And it was hard as hell, and it was everything we could do to get past the first board. But once again, we were playing 2-player, and 2-player is more difficult, even now being a Contra master. Now that I said that, I'm gonna end up dying. But not here. No sir, not there. 8:30 p.m. on Saturday night. Crock pots full of alcohol for everyone. Yeah, you were saying that they serve Manhattans and crock pots? You don't want to give me a crock pot full of whiskey. That's a bad idea all around. That's a bad idea all around. I'm doing it. That's Saturday night. We are leaving Sunday. So it's going to make for a shit morning. Wait, I messed up and I didn't get the... Oh no, it's up here. I was gonna say I didn't get that B, whatever the hell. It's the barrier, right? Whoa, look at that. He tried to juke me. There it is. That's what we want. Boom. Boom shakalaka. Tim Kitzrow, he's going to be there. I assume. He's always there. He's a fun guy. Yeah, he's a fun guy. We partied back at... we partied once. It was a hell of a night. This guy's a lot of fun with rapid spread. Well, with spread. He doesn't have to be rapid, but it's better when it is. Just handing him a whole lot of bullets. So, Crock-Pot's full of Manhattans. Had one last year. It was great. They have awesome boozy milkshakes too. So, I mean, how big is this Crock-Pot full of Manhattan? And how much do they charge for it? Because, I mean, Crock-Pots vary in sizes? I think, oh no, I don't want to go down. But a Crock-Pot is a hefty number of ounces. Oh, I thought that was something else. I'm like, oh no, it was rapid. We absolutely want that. Minigun. Yes, please. I'll take that. Thank you. Do 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 do. Do do do. In the groove. The Contra groove. Rocking it. Rapid spread. I want to see how many times I can play through Contra on 1 credit. I remember many a year ago somebody streamed, possibly was Benevolent Dick. Anybody ever watch his channel? Man, that was a funny dude. He was weird, hilarious, one unique guy. He had some game skills. Alright, we gotta check this out. Oh, I'm on the last board ever since... I'd made it not dying ever since I vowed that, huh? What? Chris, I thought you didn't drink. Now I'm even more excited. I said that last night. I was like, Chris doesn't even drink, does he? Do you know if Magadan and Mega Mag will be there? They will not. He just told me yesterday that they're going to be in Miami. So I guess he gets a pass. It's not that often. This is a vacation, so I get drunk. Hell yeah. Back in the day, gamer, I just ordered Agalos physically. Because you can't show us Agalos on a pickup video if it's not physical. How much was it? Physical. Did you hear that, Space Bandit? He just ordered it physical. You dropped the $3, right? You're obligated now. You want to anyways. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. I'm so looking forward to beating it, but I'm ultra frustrated because I must have spent 6 hours just playing the final boss. Like, one day it was 2 hours, the next day it was 2 hours, just straight 2 hours. I was sitting in my kid's bunk bed, just sitting there, just playing it. He was on his tablet. I'm just like, oh, okay, cool, we're playing video games together. And I just sat up on the top bunk, I just played it for 2 hours straight. The next day, same thing. I'm just like, what the hell? I took a break, and then there was another time where I probably put 2 more hours into it. It's just like, okay, so I'm missing something. I'm like I said, there's a power up I don't have that's required or something. Sucks because other than that, the game is just fantastic. And the boss battles just crazy and intense, and there's a lot going on. It's huge. The boss is bigger than the whole screen. Like, you only see part of them at a time, which is super cool. It's not something that happens very often. I like a big boss. I like big bosses, and I cannot lie. Oh, getting squirrely. Oh yeah. Oh, and that's how you do it. Yes. Got the bundle with 2. It was 50. Wait, what? Got the bundle with 2. It was 50 CAD for the first one. Wait, what's 2 though? Is there another Agalos? What's CAD? Why am I spacing out on that? Complete and digital? Is that what that means? I'm an old man, I don't know. It's $50 for GG's. Oh, good. Got all the Neo bullet time with Red Falcon. I laid it down. Good. Charlie 5, still watching us from work, buddy. Right on, man. Thank you. Agalos is 50. But you said you got it with a bundle with 2. But just Agalos itself was 50. There's a second Agalos apparently. I'm stunned. There can't be. All right. I'm putting this right back here because in the morning I'm gonna go down that rabbit hole. CAD Canadian. Oh, are you Canadian? And that's 50 Canadian. So, okay, it's good. I mean, I would have bought it for $50. Maybe not without having played it and known what such a great game it is. I might not have dropped 50 on it then, but now that I know how great it is, I would pay $50 for that game. Hell yes. But so there's a second. I am beyond interested. Beyond interested, sir. This is fantastic. It's found a new reason why streams are so great. I thought I was pretty savvy to what was going on in the... Granted, that's not a retro game, but it is a new game in the style of retro. So I consider that my wheelhouse as well. But there is a lot going on in that whole genre. But this just popped into my head now. I'm extra excited. This is gonna be I just jumped my probability of going to MGC up 5%. Now it's 70-30. 70-30. The homebrews. I forgot. That's like my favorite part of it. Talking with developers, the people that made the game. I have so many games that I bought from MGC, from the developers. And I mean, it's not like I'm like, oh, you know, like these guys are famous and they're cool, because they're not. They're cool, but they're not famous or anything. So it wasn't like, so, oh, but it's just like, I love buying a fucking video game from the people that made it. And I'm gonna push pause here. Just to name a few, right here we got the Black Box Challenge. I bought from Jeffrey Wittenhagen. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's actually over there. Dungeons and Doom Nights, the gold cart. Where's the? It's called Tailgate. It's a cornhole game that you use the power pad to play. Like shit, like that's fantastic. And they usually at MGC have that one room where it's like the NES, well, not NES, but the homebrew room. That's my jam. No, I just ordered it from Video Games Plus, which is based out of Canada. Okay, hey, it's cool if you're from Canada. Nothing, nothing against that. I'm in Michigan, so we're literally neighbors. Even though Canada's a big place. Game Beaters hosts a panel with the indie NES devs every year now at MGC. Yeah, I always watch it. I haven't. I missed MGC for the past couple years, but I always watch that video. Dungeons and Doom Nights is amazing. I have the super special edition gold cartridge. It came with the cloth map and all this shit. I've got the box, everything, and it's in the shipping box that it came in because I only played it one time when it came in. So the guy had it. It was like a year or two before it came out, and he had it. It was in the main room at MGC, and he had it plugged in. And I just walked by, and I'm like, "That's a gold cartridge, an NES cartridge." So I went up. I'm chatting with him. I'm like, "Oh, this is my jam. This is like those are the kind of games I like. Hell yeah, I gotta have this." He's like, "Oh, it's not out yet. You know, we're working on it." I'm like, "Okay, well, here we go. I'm having some drinks. I'm about to buy something that's not for sale." So I I couldn't buy it. I mean, I suppose I could have, but like I was throwing some some pretty pretty nice numbers of cash that I was going to give him for this. That I was like literally waving it at him because that changes your mind when it's like right there. You're just like, sure, okay. He wouldn't do it. Looking back, it was probably like one of the only copies that he had, and he needed to pump his game at the convention. But I was super jazzed. I took his card. I ordered it when I got home. I was psyched when it came in. I was gonna do like day one unboxing and I think I did like a unboxing, but I want to do a super special review of that game, even though it's been out for years now. Um, I should just get off my ass and play it first of all. Aguilos 2 does exist digitally on Switch already or coming soon. I unfortunately made the mistake of playing Aguilos when it was first released digitally. I made it to a point where I spent a week lost. It's easy to figure out where you're going because I took some time off and then like, oh shit, I don't know where I'm going. You can jump right back into it. But there are some spots that are could make it tough. It's from north of Chicago. I have family in East Lansing. Yeah, that's probably 2 hours from here. I have the same edition of D&D. I picked it up at MGC a couple years back. Yeah, must have been the year after. And I stopped playing Aguilos because I never could figure out where to go almost 3 weeks later. Fantastic game, radness though. I suggest you go back to it. Even if you start over, which you might have to do, it's fantastic. Before you jumped in, I was talking about how I just cannot beat the end boss, and it must be because I'm missing some kind of power up that's required. That's what I think happened. That's my answer, and I'm sticking to it. Whoa! Yeah, we're gonna be putting an end to tonight's stream. It's 12:30. Shit. My 5-year-old gets up early, no matter how late I stayed up drinking and or playing video games. Plus, I still have to catch up on some more binging the Charlie Fives videos, which I've been saying at the end of every stream. Scroll. Charlie 5-K5K. I think his channel is just Charlie 5. He's got some fantastic videos. You should check him out. And as I say always, if any of you in the streams here have put out a video and I've missed it, make sure you let me know because I need to be watching more videos. I don't watch TV. I just almost only watch YouTube. And I'd be loving to watch any videos of the people in the streams here. So make sure you always point it out in case I miss it. Charlie 5, thanks for the shout out. I mean, just for real. He's got some fantastic videos. I've been binging them, and I'm gonna binge some more right now. So at that, spilled a little vodka here. Spilled a little vodka. Make sure I don't. Okay. Well, oh wait. Last September, Bobby came down to Chicago with Captain Algebra and Midwest Media Show to go game hunting. He's like 45 north of me, so he's way closer to Milwaukee. I would hope that Friday we can stop at Galloping Ghost on the way there, but I don't think that's going to happen. If it does, and I end up going for sure, once I make the decision, I'll put out my MGC wish list video and, make sure round up the people so we can all meet up. It's a big place. We could all be there and never end up walking into each other because our heads are down looking at video games. But I'm calling it a night, folks. Thanks for joining me. I had a fantastic Saturday night. The only thing that would have made it better if I could have been rocking Dee Snider's House of Hair, jamming 80s rock, but don't want to get a copyright strike. So we'll call it. Cheers, folks. Happy Saturday. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your evening and weekend. Till next time, keep it retro. Do 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 do.